There's nothing wrong with wanting more.
What's up, y'all? I go by the name of Mind.Full. I'm just trying to pour into yours. And I'm here with your favorite actor, my favorite actor, their favorite actor. And you are tuned in to the Superstar Spotlight.
To give up on my dreams, but the vision I was shown that something's holding me back. Sitting with the pain, living in the misery, going through depression, death, disparity. Don't know what's gotten into me. I feel everything. It's meant for me too.
All right, what's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Superstar Spotlight. Just want to say thank you guys for always tuning in and showing your support. I truly appreciate it, and it's dope to see you guys tuning in each and every episode to show love to people in the community, whether it's through music, art, business, or anything like that. Just want to say thank you to you guys first and foremost. And with that being said, we are here with our next guest in the spotlight. This woman here is labeled as a creative genius, you guys. From producing music to writing music, recording, and everything like that. Also doing acting as well. She has been in a couple of short films. She has been in stage plays as well. She does it all right? And in the midst of doing all that, it only adds to her star power as she rises, not only in the community, but nationally and potentially globally as well. So I want to introduce you guys, and stepping into the spotlight today is Mind.Full.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I am good.
Good.
I'm blessed. I'm up. I'm ready. I'm here. Got the energy going. Right. I can ask for.
Right. Dope. So since we've got the energy going and flowing and everything like that, are you ready to step into the spotlight?
I am ready. I've been ready.
All right, cool. So let's get into it, you guys. So right off the bat, we got to ask everybody this question. So how did you come up with the name Mind.Full?
So this name actually came to me around 2018. That was a time where I was just really getting into exploring myself, exploring what I really like, not just following what everybody else is doing, and just being myself at the end of the day. And essentially my mind was just always full of creative ideas. I just always had all types of ideas, and I'm I need to start acting on these, start writing them down and start actually, get it going. So essentially it came from that. But throughout time and just me being on my healing journey, and learning more about mindfulness and, being more aware and just being just more observative of your surroundings, being more aware of yourself, your emotions, all of that, which is, essentially being mindful. So, hey, it all actually worked out. I'm right. Just from my mind being full to me just being more at peace mentally. So, mindful.
All right. And I like how you took that and just made it a complete part of you. So now that's Mind.Full is you, essentially.
Yes.
So in that explanation, you talked about finding yourself and going through your journey. So during that journey, how did you get into the realm of music?
Well, music has always been a part of my life since I honestly want to say, when I was in the womb, honestly. I'm my mom had all, literally every CD you can think of growing up. Mm-hmm. So music was just heavy and just a big part of my life. And I started playing violin in 4th grade, and it's always stuck with me till today. So it's just it's just always been a part of me. And it's just been more so me stepping into me at the end of the day, stepping into what I really want to do and what I really love to do, and knowing that I don't got to do nothing else that I don't really want to do. I can really make it doing what I love to do. So, yeah.
Okay, so early on, it was just music was the main focal
music
point.
Always just been a part of my life, and it just really took me getting older into knowing that I can actually pursue this and actually do something with it. It's we do music in high school and all of that and throughout school, and you don't know if you're really gonna do something with it when you get older. But like from taking band and choir and orchestra classes and all of that throughout time and marching band, eventually it's like it's just a part of me. Like it's just a part of me.
Okay, dope. That's always dope to see when you can take that early on love for it and still develop it to this
Yeah.
day. And yeah, most people they like do it for like a couple of years or something like that, and they just forget about it. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, you stuck with it.
That's why I'm like, if it stick with you, that's when you know you got something. You know
Yeah.
you're supposed to be doing something with it, and it just never would go away. I would say that. Like I stopped playing violin after high school for 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and within that 7 years, didn't touch my violin. Like it was collecting dust, all that. So, and one day, like I'm like, I want to get my violin fixed. I walk into the violin shop, run into an actual director of an orchestra out in Fenton, and she just offered me a whole opportunity to join the orchestra, you know, to come check them out, see what it's like. So it's like, you know, throughout time, it's like all of these things are just coming to me. And I'm like, it just took me taking that first step, like, okay, let me go finally get my violin looked at and fixed. And oh, now take that ends up to me going to Fenton. And now I'm a part of the Fenton Community Orchestra.
Mhm.
And now I'm out performing and, you know, with the orchestra and everything. So there's so many avenues. I know that's just talking about
Yeah.
the orchestra, but I'm like,
No,
it's just
that's
so many
cool.
avenues, man, that just always leads me back to my passion, which is just music.
Okay, so you played a violin. That's definitely dope.
Yes,
That's definitely
yes.
dope. So are there any other instruments that you are proficient at, or is it just the violin?
Well, I'm classically trained, so I just know how to read music. So
Mhm.
if you put an instrument and a piece of music in front of me, I can
You got it.
technically I can put a little something together. Like on my Instagram, I'm like, I got a couple videos of me playing my acoustic guitar that I got, and I got like a keyboard, so I can read music. And I took a music class before, like on music, like a piano class. So I'm like, I a little something. I got a little something.
All right. See,
If I keep it going and be more consistent, I could be a professional.
I told y'all, creative genius. She plays instruments, she does music, does it all, and it's dope. It's dope, y'all. So that gets me into my next question. Um, being involved with like the orchestra, just being involved with band, music in general, growing up. How do you incorporate those types of sounds into your music today?
Ooh, I love live music for one, like live instrumentation. It's cool to do it all digital and everything, but it's just something about actually, you know, playing something in and recording it, and then you know, editing it and doing a couple things with it and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I really just love incorporating live sound, like live instrumentation. Like even if I do a little bit, play a little couple notes on the piano or something, like I know I played that. I didn't get that from nobody else or anything. Like
Yeah.
I put that in there specifically. So it's just something for me, like it boosts my confidence, everything as well, and just boosts my creativity. Like to not just use the sounds that's like within the software that I use, but you know, bring my own sounds to it.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely cool because like live music, like when you hear it on like a streaming service or something, you know, it kind of gets you into it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you hear like the live music, it's like a whole nother feeling, like a whole nother vibe. And I feel like that's what you create in your music as well, like that whole nother feeling once you hear it live, which is crazy because it's already dope. And then just to hear it like in a live setting, that just takes it to that next level.
Yes. And even having like, you know, the people playing the instruments and everything, the band in the background, like I see that, like the stage type of presence. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So with the live music, I know that can cover a few different genres of music. So how would you describe your music? Like what kind of genres do you cover when it comes to you creating music?
I would say I actually I dabble in honestly a little bit of all of them. I'm big on just all music. I don't like just one genre more than the other. Like one day I'm just rocking out, like I just feel like I'm in a rock mood. One day I'm in the R&B mood. One day I might be in a gospel mood. Like, so it's just more so like me just taking my own personal feelings and being able to put that into whatever I end up creating. So I'm just like, I love all genres. I don't want to just put myself in a box and be like, oh, I only do this and I only do that. But no, you're going to catch me doing all types of music. Right now, um, it's more on just the spiritual healing side and just really just getting down to who I am like in my core, like who I am. So, but then like it's just so many sides of me. You're gonna continue to see more and more. The more that I grow, the more y'all gonna keep seeing. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you said that because there are definitely multiple layers to you when it comes to your music. Like the first song I want to say that came out when you came out with "Freak It Up." That was a completely different layer
That
and a
was the first thing I
completely
dropped,
different side of
actually.
you. And yeah, that was the first thing you dropped. And then now, you've got the song, like you got I Want More on the Wolfie Chronicles.
Yep,
You've got that too. And now that's a completely different
completely
layer
different.
from the first song you dropped. So how I don't want to put this. How do you decide what type of music you want to put out? Because these are two different sides of the spectrum. So how do you determine what you want to release for the community and the public?
Hmm. Well, I would say when I did actually have a whole game plan when I actually put Freak It Up out. So I had a plan as far as what I was going to do next, had a whole like layout. And what happened was, honestly, life just happened. Everything changed in my life, literally. You personally know everything that has changed, but it's just like so much has changed to where it just kind of broke me down. And I just was like, I just didn't want to do anything musically. I just wanted to just work on getting myself together. And what I didn't know is just the fact that music has always just been like healing for me. So it was just like it's just like I didn't think to even tune in musically to do anything musically during just times where I was just depressed, grieving, just going through so much, and it was just like emotionally where I was just like, okay, new plan. And then I just feel like during that year and that time that I didn't release anything and I didn't focus on that on music per se. I just really focused on myself. And that was where I just realized like I could create more than just what I was creating beforehand. So yeah, I made Freak It Up. I made so many other songs. And trust me, they all coming out. But it's just, I had to go with where I am at right now. As much as I mean, I am human. Like we all go through stuff. So it's just like where I'm at right now, this is what I need right now for me. And I know that hopefully this helps somebody else. Like I said, this is healing for me. So you never know, like your music, your words can be inspiring to someone else. And yeah, that's just really where that switch kind of came from. Just like life changed for me. So I put out just really what was going on in my life. And yeah, so it's just like, it switches up completely. But at the same time, that's me. I am the switch up queen. Like, but at the end of the day, it's just all being a creator, just being creative. It's so hard to sometimes not put it in like, okay, well, I'm going to just make this specific type of music for this album and this and that. And I will say, if anything, I am doing more so like that. So this album that I am going to be working on, well, actually, I'm working on now. So that's going to be coming out. It's going to be, the songs are really just going to be all a vibe, an inspiring vibe. Like, like just that. And then, next one's gonna be a more of a fun, upbeat vibe. It's just all vibes. It's just in different ways. So just tapping into me.
That's actually dope that you have the different layers that you can create in because that means you can appeal to so many people in so many different ways. And you can adapt to the environment that you're in musically, which is definitely awesome. And if you guys haven't heard any of those songs, I believe Freak It Up is out on.
Freak It Up actually, it's going to be re-released.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's going to be re-released. I got a remix coming up with some dope artists. They already had their spotlight too, so I'm gonna stay tuned. It's some more music definitely coming soon, and them songs in particular. But with that one, I took it off only because producing side, it just was not loud enough for me.
Yeah.
I was like, that was the only thing, and I'm like, I've mixed it, and this was like 2 years ago when I released it, and it was just, I was so excited to release it and everything, but I'm also like really strict on like my ear and how stuff sound, and if it ain't sounding right or loud enough, like on social, like on the streaming platforms, all of that, like, all right, I gotta take it off. That's just me. But I know like this re-release, it's remastered. I mixed it again, so yeah, it's gonna be that. I'm excited for the re-release. So that's gonna be coming in the near future.
Okay, dope. But speaking of songs that are out right now, you have a song out titled "Matters of the Heart" with Mo Hood, Black Star.
Matters of the heart, my feeling is the subject. Message me you love me, unread is the topic. I'm damaged goods, but I really wanna change. I won't do it again, I promise, give me another chance. I truly care, give you my all, look it's there. Want me to take a picture, Snapchat and disappear. I'm ghosting you? Shit, where? How? Nigga, don't dare.
And you also, well, I'll get into that a little bit after this one, but you're also on the Wolfie Chronicles as well, with Eric Cooper, Skip, and several artists on that too. So actually, I can just put it all together. Just talk to me about working with different artists and different producers, and just collaborating with them and just getting that whole creative process together. Because I know you've also worked with Money Man Oz. I don't know if I should leak this yet, but I'm gonna leak it anyway. It's a rumor that you've been working with Sunshine as well. So how has the creative process been working with artists within the city? I'm pretty sure there's many more that you've been working with too, but overall, just give me the overview of what it's been like to work with different artists.
I would say it's definitely been very inspiring and motivating. Just seeing, it's just everybody here, I feel like in Flint, like everybody got like multiple hustles. Everybody do multiple things. Like you ain't gonna meet just one person that just do one thing. So I feel like the people that I do surround myself with and that I've been collaborating with, like they do multiple things. So it just inspires me to like, oh man, like, to just get more in my bag, honestly. And it's just like, it's very inspiring. I definitely am open to collaborating with more artists, especially producers. That's one of the biggest things that I'm actually working on now, is just actually getting a space so I can get my studio outside of like my house, and be able to collab more with people and everything, and just having that open space where it's just not my house, So having that open space to collaborate more with artists and, link up, make beats, all that. I want to be able to send beats to a producer. They send something back to me, collaborating. So I'm excited. And all the people that I have worked with, we're going to continue to keep working, keep doing stuff. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so yeah, if you haven't tapped in with Mind.Full, make sure that you do, because I promise you it's going to be dope. It's going to be a vibe, and the beats that she put together is crazy. Crazy. So as we get into the production side now, just kind of describe to me your thought process when it comes to making a beat, making a song for somebody. Like, what is your initial thought process when you want to produce a song?
I typically a lot of times, like I be hearing beats in my head. So a lot of things, like sometimes if I can't get it out my head, like I get my phone and I just sit there and record myself doing like the beat or like singing the harmony or whatever it is that I hear in my head, and then I'm like, okay. So it just more so now I'm taking what I've heard in my head or what I recorded on my phone and actually, making it a reality. So that's typically one way that I do it. Another way is like I'm big, like I'm a writer. I've been writing actually all my life. I kept every notebook that I wrote all my songs in back in the day. Like I got all my music, all the stuff that I wrote. So with that being said, like I'm big on, like I just write a lot. So sometimes I don't even hear the beat. I just hear the song that I got, and it's just like, okay, I see how I want it to go, and then I'm like, okay, now I can create around that. Or I can do it the opposite way. I create a beat, and then I just write a song to the beat. So it's just like I'm real flexible with it. It just kind of depends on, honestly, my mood and where I'm at creatively. Sometimes I can just say it real quick in my phone and write it down and save it for later. And then eventually, when I'm in front of my computer, I'm like, all right, let me bring it back up and see what I can come up with.
Okay, so yeah, that's an interesting creative process.
And I'm like, yeah, it's interesting for sure. Like it might be all over the place for some people, but it works for
but
me.
yeah, I was going to say that's usually where the creativity comes from. The like everything is scrambling, and then something just
And that's why
pops
me
right
and my
there.
mind be full of so much creative stuff. Like I'm
See,
telling you, when the time comes, it's all gonna come out, however it come out. So that's all I can say.
and then when it comes out, it's definitely, I want to say, it's definitely a masterpiece because some of the songs that you came out with, even not even the songs themselves, like even some of like the inspirational beats that you've done have been dope as well. Like I don't even make music, and it just makes me want to make something for real.
You still got to come to the studio.
I'm gonna come to the studio for sure.
Go
For
ahead and get
sure.
this verse done.
Yeah, if you got an open verse for me, I'm gonna write something. That's why I brought my notebook
There you
with
go.
me just in
Come
case I
prepared.
gotta write something real quick. So y'all might see me on the album. You might
For real.
you might see me on the
You might
album.
get some acting skits going. You never know. Like
Yeah,
it's all
go
types of stuff we can do
put
on
me
albums.
on there. I will
Intro, outro.
I will definitely be on there.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
definitely be on there. But yeah, so we've got the music and we've got the production side. Um, Going through your career as an artist and as a producer, what are some of the things that you have learned along the way that helps you today as an artist and a producer?
Mm. I would say the biggest thing is to never doubt myself. That'd be the biggest thing. Sometimes, we can be our own worst critic. And a lot of times like my biggest doubter sometimes is myself. So it's like throughout, if anything, everything that I've done musically has, and the people that I've worked with, it just definitely has all inspired me to be more confident within everything that I make, to be confident within myself, and just to be confident in knowing that I got this shit. Like there's literally no, I don't, if, yeah, everything else is just, the mental is mental, but just knowing that I got this and then knowing that to keep pushing forward no matter how hard it gets. So it's just like it's a lot of gems I've just picked up throughout the years of just, of just me just learning to continue to be me. You don't gotta be like nobody else. You ain't gotta fit in. You ain't gotta none of that. Just be you.
That's definitely dope. And I appreciate the fact that you are genuinely you and everything that you do comes from a good place, from a good mindset. And just for me, speaking from a fan perspective, I just love how you carry yourself when you're either in a creative mode or just in a social mode. It's just awesome to see. And for me personally, because I don't know if y'all knew this, but I'm gonna drop this one too. This is my cousin, y'all.
Yes, yes.
So,
the fam.
yeah, so we grew up together. So I've been seeing lots of, bits and pieces of the musical side growing up as well.
Mhm.
So for it to come to this moment and um yeah, just to see where it's at right now is truly a blessing. It's truly amazing to see. And I know for a fact that it's going to continue to grow. And I know that you know that too, because you have the confidence
Yes,
instilled within
yes.
yourself and you have the ability to do so as well. So
It's in the blood.
yeah,
It's the bloodline.
it's that family gene, we gotta get it,
Yes, yes.
So I just want to acknowledge that notion and foremost. So speaking of being in a social setting, I know you've done some work at the Antidote Studio before, working with Najee and the Vibe Dealer
Yes,
and everything
yes.
like that. So what was that experience like? Because I know they're going up too with everything that they're doing, and I know
Yes.
that kind of uh, gave you some inspiration in what you do more than likely. So how was that experience working with them at the Antidote Studio?
Oh man. It's definitely been, it was amazing. The time that I definitely was there, it meant so much to my life at the time, like so much. Initially I was there before them. So I used to be the program coordinator, the music program coordinator. So I used to be running all the music programs, studio, and all of that. And it was dope because me and Vibe Dealer, he used to we used to go to high school together. So we was in band, all that and stuff together, and it was just so dope that I ended up having to, call some people in to just help me or whatever and stuff. I was doing a whole lot and I needed some help. Right. And I'm just like, it was dope because like the first person that popped in my mind was the Vibe Dealer. So I'm like, come on. And I ended up seeing him at the time he was working at Guitar Center and all that. So, and I had to go get some equipment for the studio. So we ran into one another and they just literally played out how it did. So it's just so dope to see him continuing on and doing all the amazing things that they've been doing. Because I remember when I first started, like the studio wasn't even there. It was just a classroom, an abandoned classroom. So it definitely came a long way, a long, long way. And then when Najee came along, that was just like the finishing piece, man. Like he came along, through the Vibe Dealer and everything, and it was just like everything just really just was just in alignment for sure. So I'm just so proud of them, man, to continue on everything that they doing for the city. Like it was just so dope being a part of that. For I was doing that from like 2018 to 2021. So yeah, during that time I learned so much. I did so much, literally everything under the sun musically. So definitely use that, all of that I learned from there, and I'm applying that today. With my own business, doing everything that I'm doing with Braveheart Productions. Yes, yes.
Okay.
So y'all gonna be seeing more about that soon. Once I get the space and everything, I'm gonna start putting it out there more. I do record, mix, master, songwriting, music composition. So if you're interested in turning your songs into like a work of art, piece of music for somebody to play it, like if you wanted to turn your song into a piano version so somebody can play it on the piano, like I know how to do that. I got you. So yeah, I know artists big on, when they want to perform live and everything, the band might need the piece of music and all that, like just
Okay, so you
plug
have like
myself in
the music sheets for
every
them and everything.
aspect.
Okay, so yeah, she got you covered,
And
y'all.
plug you in, yes,
So yeah,
yes.
Braveheart Productions. Make sure y'all tap into that, and yeah, get y'all music right. Get it together because we want y'all to expand beyond the city of Flint and prosper and grow. And this is the woman that's going to help you get there. She's gonna help you get there.
Yes, yes.
All right, so I just got a couple more questions for you. My next question is, when people hear the name Mindful, which of your songs would you presented them to say like, this is me, this is what I'm about, and this is my career and my artistry as a whole? Like, which songs would you think would stand out to people the most?
Um, I would say, actually, I just had this kind of happen to me the other day when someone asked to hear my music, and it was just like, okay, what should I sing? But I actually sent a lot of different stuff, but the what really stood out the most was the "I Want More" song, and I feel like if anything, that song definitely explains everything, like the emotions that I've been through, like just everything, the ups and downs, and just the beauty overall of life. So if anything, that would be like the song that I'll play for everybody. Like confidently to play it for everybody,
Right.
like performing everything.
I would agree with that actually, because I was actually listening to that on the way to this interview, and I replayed it
Yes.
like 10
I want
times.
more. Like, yes.
When y'all hear this song, when the beat kick in at the beginning, she go off. She
Yes.
go off. She snap on that, and it's so dope. And I'm gonna play it about 10 more times after this interview.
I love that. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that song is definitely dope. And so yeah, make sure y'all tap into the Wolfie Chronicles. That song is
Mhm.
song number 3 on there. I Want More. And then you also got another one on there, Forever in a Day.
Yep.
If I could live forever, forever in a day, I walk around in nature, stare at the sun for days, hike every mountain, meditate and pray, sit with self, discover light and sage. It's forever, ever in a day, yay, yay, enjoying life in every way, yay, yay. I'm giving thanks every day, yay, yay. So may it be, Ashe.
On there too.
Yep.
So make sure y'all check that one. Check out the whole tape
Yes,
first and
yes.
foremost.
It's
But
very creative. A lot of artists out in Lansing. It's out on the project. So I actually went to Lansing a few times to get this all completed. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. And if you like what you hear on there, like I said, I recorded it myself. I mixed it myself, all of that. So, and if anything, I'm super proud of myself on that one because I'm super proud. I'm like, I came a long way,
yeah,
mixing wise for sure.
oh yeah, you definitely got
and
a
it's
lot to be
sounding
proud of.
really good.
It
A lot louder. Everything
Mhm.
sounded clear.
Yes.
Like I'm okay. The ear catching it.
Yep. So make sure y'all check those 2 specific songs out. Check out I Want More,
Mhm.
and then check out Forever in a Day,
Yep.
both by Mind.Full. Those are both 2 dope songs on the tape, and it's just an overall representation of the ability that she has, and it's definitely amazing. I'm not gonna steer y'all wrong when it comes to this music, okay?
Big
Like,
facts.
everything that I've suggested to y'all been a hit. Everything I suggested to y'all been a hit when y'all check it out. So these 2 are no different. These 2 are no different. So given that you are still developing music, still creating music, and growing as an artist, where do you want to see your career go when it comes to music and when it comes to production as well?
Oh man, that's cool that you asked this question. I feel like actually last night I went to Daniel Caesar concert, and while I was there, I actually had this whole visualization of me being on the stage, like, and all the people around the audience singing my songs, all that, like. So it was just like, having them type of visions of myself being out there more, like just really putting it in my mind that I can do this. I can be out there on stage, all that. Even then, I got 2 performances coming up. I gotta talk to you about that actually.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm actually starting to make that happen, getting out there more, putting myself out there more. Y'all gonna start seeing more of me. Yeah. So that's definitely like, I see myself on stage performing. I see myself just inspiring a lot of people, just by essentially just embracing myself, embracing the creator within me, and knowing that everybody got that same ability to do the same. So yeah, I definitely see that. Just continuing on, like doing what I love to do at the end of the day. Not ever stopping that for nobody and for nothing. Like
Yeah, that's dope. I can
be in this
actually
for
see
lifetime status.
right. And I can definitely see you on stage too, because now I'm visioning like I'm the one that's gonna bring you out on the stage. So it just all come
Hey,
full circle
yes.
at this
Full
point.
circle moment.
Right.
Look
And
at that. You
it'll
heard it here
definitely
first.
be another exclusive.
Yep.
So um you did mention you got performances coming up. So yeah, just talk to me about what performances you have coming up and where can we see you perform at.
Okay. That information. So I got September 16th is the first one coming up. And I'm going to get that for you. But it's actually a gospel concert that's going to be going on. So that's going to be really cool. I got asked to pretty much perform with this. I don't know if you know Bit No G, but he was a really dope artist and really inspiring. He also has his own organization called Big Moves, where he has the kids. He's really teaching them like creative writing and all of that. So it's really cool and having them hyping themselves up, and just talking about God, talking about positivity, just talking about just doing a lot of good things. So I'm happy to be a part of that. And my two songs, I Want More and Forever in a Day, I'm going to be performing those on stage with him. So at the
Okay.
gospel concert. So I'm gonna get some more information on that as far as where exactly and get that to you. And the next one is going to be in October. I need to actually check that date too, but give me a second, I can get it. Let you know.
Right, it's all good. But yeah, make sure you guys tap into Mindful.
Yes,
She's
yes,
coming
yes.
out and she's about to make a a big jump in her
Mhm.
career, from just going from production and creative music to actually being out here performing and collaborating with more artists, familiar artists, new artists, everything like that. It's going to be
Yes.
amazing to see. So, yeah, just make sure y'all tap in.
Got it right
Make sure you
here.
tap in. Okay, what we
Flyer.
got?
October 21st, 5 p.m. at Calvary United Methodist Church. So that's actually an outreach concert. So it's going to be a lot of resources, a lot of good stuff for for the community, all of that. So y'all definitely come out October 21st. It's a free concert. Start at 5 o'clock at Calvary United, and you will definitely see me performing my two songs there. I Want More and Forever in a Day. And you're gonna see Bit No G there. It's gonna be man, it's gonna be a lot of artists there. Joe Brown. It's gonna be a lot of cool artists there that's gonna be performing. So yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Okay, cool. So you guys have the two dates, September 16th and October 21st. Be
Yep.
on the lookout for Mindful because she's out here now.
Yes,
She
yes.
out here now. so in order for people to keep up with you, what is your social media that they can follow you at? Where can they find you? Where can they find your music? Let the people know.
Okay, you can find me on IG at Mind.Full underscore, or you can find me on TikTok underscore Mind.Full. You can find me on Facebook, Ashley Mindful Mosley. Yeah, I'm out here. You can find me on all streaming platforms at Mind.Full. That's, yep. Make sure y'all put that period in the end of mind and full.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can find me. If you look on my social sites, you'll see my link tree. Yeah, you can click on that. It'll lead you to all of my music as well. So I'm out here, y'all. I'm out here, and it's more to come. It's more to come.
It is definitely more to come, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. I definitely want to see you keep creating, keep growing, and just being the amazing spirit that you are in this community. Keep working with all of these artists.
Yes.
Keep building your network, building your resume, and it'll take you as far as you want it to go. And me being a fan and me being your fan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm rooting for you all the way because I want to see you succeed and be successful. and get to that point that you want to be at. And I know you can get there, and I know you're going to get there.
Yes. So, and you going to get there too. What you mean? We going to be there together.
We going to get there. I definitely appreciate that. We definitely are going to get there. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in to the Superstar Spotlight. I want to say thank you to you, Mind.Full, for stepping into the spotlight with me. It was truly a blessing and an honor to have this interview with you and learn about your journey, learn about where you are creatively and where you are going creatively as an artist and a producer as well. And I just want to say thank you for that. And I want to say thank you to you guys again for tuning in to the Superstar Spotlight. You can find this episode and all the other episodes on my Facebook, which is under the name Brandon Houston. You can also find this episode on YouTube as well. If you just type in youtube.com/favorite actor, it'll have all the Superstar Spotlight episodes there. You can check all of those out, including this one. And if you want to check out any highlights or clips, you can follow me on Instagram at BrandonUpNext810. Also on TikTok at BrandonUpNext810. Those will be posted as soon as I can get them out there for you guys to check out. And yeah, just run up the likes, run up the comments, run up the shares for all of that, because this is not only for myself, but it's for you guys in the community as well to be aware of what's going on. So I just want to say thank you guys, for being so patient with us and rocking out with the Superstar Spotlight. I just want to say keep tuning in, keep showing love and support to everybody who comes on the show, because they're building not only themselves, they're building the community as well. And when we all come together, it's a dope thing to see. So thank you again. Thank you for watching this episode. Thank you, Mind.Full. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Like a kid in the candy store, I just wanna grab at every opportunity, embracing every moment, but they tell me that I'm